This is Sirach 6, verse 16. A faithful friend is the medicine of life, and they that fear the Lord shall find him. I want to start off by giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushai, by Hashem Rokakadash. Double honors to my apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Shalom salutations to the brothers out there in the four winds, and shalom to the ones sincere listeners of Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushai. Shalom, and I read that a faithful friend is a medicine of life, because some brothers may be going through certain things, and they may need to speak to a brother because they're like spiritually, maybe like not depressed, but like thoughts on their mind. Maybe they having car trouble, baby mama drama. The ropes and this truth, man. Like the brother Barack Obama from New York said, there's not a dull moment in Israel, not a day, man. So I kind of wanted to get some definitions. Oh yeah, because the word medicine, I know the scripture is that's on there. I'm gonna get it. But I just wanted to get this real fast because that's what started the video. I didn't have a better picture, so I figured just use this. And but yeah, this is the definition of medicine on Google. It says the scientist or practice of the diagnosis, treatment, or prevention of disease, right? And that's what, us men of the Lord, that's what we're here for, to diagnose, treatment, and then to prevent of disease. Some brothers are into certain things, and maybe they might indulge in it too much, and it may take a brother to tell them, like, hey, man, you a little with your woman too much. Or, hey, brother, I think you're drinking too much. Or, hey, brother, you're not doing this enough. Or, whatever the case may be, Oh, let me read this. It says, in a technical use, often taken to exclude surgery. Right. So, some brothers will stop you from needing, like, real deep, like, counsel or something, crazy to where, you now it needs to be taken to extreme measures. All right, because you didn't want to, you couldn't foresee, you have your spiritual glasses on, so you couldn't really see what was going on with you. But sometimes it takes a brother to be around, or sometimes it just takes a brother to be around. Man, you go out there and walk around the water, or take a hike, through some woods or something. Release it. It's like scientific studies, like it releases stress to look at nature. Let me get this last definition. I'm not going to make it too crazy because there's a lot on here as far as medicine. We're the true physicians of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua, sincerely, the good shepherds that's pure in heart. So this is the etymology of medicine on Edom Online. It says medicine, treatment, cure, healing, substance use and treatment of a disease. Right? And look, if we live in the cesspool, we always bring that scripture out, Micah 2:10, arise and you depart, for this is not your rest. Right? Sometimes when you rest too long, you wind up getting sick. So that's why movement is medicine. It's to constantly be moving spiritually, because if the spirit's on you, the spirit's like a wind, man. You're gonna be catching things. You're not gonna catch everything. That's why it takes a brother to be around, or for you to be around brothers. It says medical potion or plaster, figuratively. Here, this is when I read this. It says also used figuratively of spiritual remedies. Yeah, we got the spiritual remedies, man. Man, you out there having high blood pressure because you're dealing with these women and sugary foods and alcohol. We got the remedy, man. And the scriptures tell you that there's medicine that's created in the earth, man. And the true medicine is these words, the counsel, the conduct of the brethren. It's all according to Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua through the Spirit. So it says medicine, the art of healing, cure, treatment, potion from directly. It says the healing art. It says medicine, a remedy, also figuratively. But But yeah, we are a part of this healing art. Like this is an art, as we come out there on Saturday or whatever days brothers go out. That's a whole art. And throughout the week we practiced and get together, go over scriptures to stay sharp. That's why it's like the scriptures refer to giving all diligence to make your calling and election sure. We want to be sure. You don't want to be iffy, like, oh, I don't know. So that's why we're like, let me keep reading now, because I don't want to jump the gun. It says this phrase originally, nope. It says the medicine art. Yeah, that's okay. Yeah, so it said this. It says from fam. Please forgive me for this. If I'm trying to pronounce this, of a medicinuous, and it says ADH. I mean J. So like ADH. It's an adjective. It says of a doctor, right? And then it says a physician, and I heard a word, so I had to look up physician because I didn't know exactly what it was. So it says a person qualified. This is a Google definition. It says a person qualified to practice medicine. So we're the true physicians, all right? We're the true physicians. And we can honestly say that because we're actually out there earnestly and honestly trying to heal people and bring them into to Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. And that's the only, to really bring your health back is to get closer to Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. That's why fasting is one of the ultimate things, not like the ultimate things you could do in this truth. What it first brings you closer to Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, separating you from this world, and then it lets your body rest and heal. I'm gonna get this get into some scriptures now. So this is Proverbs 17:17. It says, a friend loveth at all times, and a brother is born in adversity. Right? It's born in adversity, but I really like the one that's on the screen. It says, a friend is always loyal, and a brother is born to help in a time of need. And sometimes brothers they may not know they need a brother. Might be having troubled thoughts and things of that nature, and it's like a brother may call you and it's like right on time. A brother might play like hey brother, you want to go to this place to where I seen like they was fishing and stuff. And man, that stuff is therapeutic, man, to get around brothers and do these videos and like this is a stress reliever. So if you're stressful, go ahead and cry out, man. Crying to the Lord. This is a way to cry. The brother Jaquab did that video. This is a form of crying out. We're crying unto the Lord that it sucks here, and we went out, but we can't. We gotta ask for strength that we can endure hardness. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this. Is Sirach 6 and verse 13. It says, separate thyself from thy enemies and take heed of thy friends. Yeah, take heed of thy friends. Your friends might, brothers in the truth, they might say something that like you may not like, and then somebody like maybe a family member, a coworker, or a friend might have told you otherwise. It's good to listen to brothers, man. Like I said, like whether the brother tell you you're not doing enough videos, you're hanging out with your woman too much, you ain't doing this. It's like, brother, you need, you know what I'm saying? Like with brothers should be able to talk to brothers because we're true friends. And, if you're going through something, like brothers is here to help. A faithful friend is a strong defense, and he that have found such an one have found a treasure. Yeah, and it's hard to find treasure, man. It's hard, like what they say nowadays. It's hard to find good workers. It's hard to find a good friend, man. And it's a strong defense because, but brothers, just a quick note, the brother, the Ra'ash Kassap and Ra'ash Monagon, they had a story as far as like they had got a job together, and when they got the job, they kept doing like scheduling for Saturdays. So the brothers was just like, nah, we can't do this. Like, we gotta go, And that's one thing, like brothers is a defense. Like, oh man, like fuck it, bro. We gonna be jobless together, at least be together. That's one of the things, brothers are going to really appreciate is brothers being around, because the times we coming into, shit, we're not going to be able to trust nobody, because it says the love of many shall wax cold, So people gonna be out to get us, family members, and so yeah, man, they're gonna brothers might be locked up together, don't even know it, and then you getting transferred, you be like, oh snap, brother, what's up, brother? This is verse 15. Nothing doeth countervail a friend, a faithful friend, and he. And Slakia, and his excellency is invaluable. Yeah, so like there's no price on that brother, man. There's nothing that you can't put a price on that. It's the same thing the scriptures talk about how wisdom is should not be compared to rubies. It's the same thing for a faithful friend. Let me just get that because I'm thinking about it real quick, because I'm thinking about Sirach. I said I was going to do it through this. Salakia, Sirach 30 and 12, real fast. I know I left at 15. I'm going to just try to do this. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know how to do this. Damn it. What the fuck? Salakia. It's all good. I'm going to... One second. I got it right here. This is Sirach 37 and verse 12. It says, But be continually with a godly man, who thou knowest to keep the commandments of the Lord, whose mind is according to thy mind, and will sorrow with thee if thou shalt miscarry. Be continually with a godly man. The man gonna bring you up. He will sorrow with you for a little while. But brothers is balanced. They're gonna tell you, all right, now you got that. Now it's time to get up and man up. All right. So I'm gonna try to go back. I don't know why. All right. Is it? Yeah. Whatever. Yeah, this thing is messing with me. I'm gonna just go ahead and get it from. I like using the laptop. I'll get it from the scriptures. So I left off at 15. Yeah. All right. Verse 16. A faithful friend is a medicine of life, and they that fear the Lord shall find him. Whoso feareth the Lord shall direct his friendship aright, for as he is, so shall his neighbor be also. And yeah, sometimes, as your neighbor, you got to be like him, to get ahead and get closer, to be mindful of his thoughts, or the way his thought process is, and that's what it is, man. To get closer to a friend and know your friend. It says to know the flock. You got to know your flock. All right. It says, my son, gather instructions. Nah, that's too far. It says, my son, gather instructions from thy youth up. So shalt thou find wisdom till thy own age. Yeah, your old age. And, just in following instructions. Listen to what brothers say to you, and, yeah, and do it, man. Because it's like, if you do it, then you be considered as wise, at least. And then if you can't complete what the brother asked of you, or the brethren, then you can say you tried, but you got to put good effort and pray toward the Lord and fast if needed. This is Romans 12 verse 9. It says, let love be without diminished dismissation, abhor that which is evil, cleave to that which is good. Yeah, cleave to that which is good. It says I gotta find it. I think. Oh man. Oh, yeah. It says, be kindly affectionate one to another with brotherly love and honor, preferring one another. Not slothful in business, fervent in spirit, serving the Lord. Yeah, you got to be fervent in spirit, man. You know, the Spirit's going to be on you to get ahead, and whether you need to talk to a brother or, you see the brother is kind of, it's like spaced out, like, tell they deep in thought or things of that nature. But yeah, Salakia, it says, let love be without diminishing, abhor that which is evil, cleave to that which is good, and that which is good is brethren. Some brothers is not always available, but the brothers that are, shoot, man, sometimes brothers don't know when the next time we're gonna be able to get together. So that's why it's imperative that be with the brethren and do what's necessary. This is Mark 12:30. And thou shalt love the Lord thy power. And this is the greatest commandment, just so, just giving the backdrop. This is Mark 12:30. It says, and thou shalt love the Lord thy power with all thy heart, and with all thy soul, and with all thy mind, and with all thy strength. This is the first commandment. And as I read that, I think of the scriptures talk about this. The Lord won't put you through anything that you're not able to handle, right? And if like the scriptures talk about if you basically if you knew this knowledge and you basically didn't do nothing with it, or you basically didn't really believe. That's why the scriptures talk about like, get out of here, get from me. I never knew you because you didn't I get like, we're the powers of the earth, and you wanted to be weak, not believing. That's what it is, man. That's why the scriptures say if you fall or something like that, your strength is small. Talking about your faith, your belief. That's why it's good to be exercised through the Spirit. So it says the second, and it's like verse 31, and the second is alike, namely this: thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself. This is none other. It's like there is none other commandment greater than these. All right. And then sometimes when I read that too, is you think about like how brothers is like they're really serious, like the apostles and elders, the bishops, Zaquanian, Ra'ash, you name it, man. These men are about this life. They are about this life, and they're punctual, and they're constantly on watch. If you subscribe to a lot of there's not a like once again, it's not a dull moment on YouTube. With Israel, man, there's always something, man. You say if you work a 9 to 5, you gotta leave your phone in the locker or something like that. You come out, there's nothing but notifications. You know what I'm saying? I remember this one. Let's see if I can. Yeah, because this next scripture I'm gonna bring out, it talked about being pure, right? And when I looked up the word pure, I'm gonna read it first. It says, this is 1 Peter 1 verse 22. It says, seeing ye have purified your souls in obeying the truth through the Spirit unto unfeigned love of the brethren, see that ye love one another with a pure heart, fervently. That's like vigorously or strongly. But when I looked up that word pure, I'll give you brothers the definition.
Strong's G 2513. Kataras.
Kataras. It says clean, pure, physically purified by fire. This word is fire, man. It's either gonna make you or break you. And brothers say that and stuff like that, but it's true, man. And you see the scriptures for what it is, and the scriptures is so true, man. So that's why to get a better relationship with the Lord is to get into the scriptures. A better relationship with brothers is to get into the scriptures, because there's certain things in the scriptures that brothers need to go over, and it takes a brother for you to do that sometimes. You see something in a brother, and you say something to him, and it's like, oh snap, it clicks. Like, oh man, how did I forget that? In a similitude, like a vine cleaned by pouring, and so fitted to bear fruit. That's just a definition. In the Levitical sense, clean use of which is not forbidden, impart no uncleanness. Ethical. It says, here it goes. So look, this is the main squeeze right here. It says, free from corrupt desire, from sin and guilt, free from every admixture of what is false, sincere, genuine, and what, some brothers do have corrupt desires, and what that causes sin and guilt, and what that lowers your spirit, your mental, yeah, man, you gotta shake that demon. The scriptures talk about let go of heavy thoughts, man. That's why it's good to get into the scriptures and relieve yourself. Sometimes you gotta Google certain things about the scriptures. Go ahead and throw it in Google, grab some scriptures, man. You want like this? I was doing this video, I couldn't even. It was so many scriptures. I told myself like, y'all just bring out a few scriptures, and leave it at that, because it was starting to get late, man. Try to do this early, and keep my mind, do something in the beginning of the day, and Lord's will spiritually carry me throughout, And it says blameless, innocent. It says unstained, with no guilt of anything. Boy, no guilt of anything? Or like you basically not guilty of nothing? Come on. I mean, that's hard as hell. But like, that's why it's good to be around the men of the Lord. When the apostles and elders came down to D.C., man, that was something amazing, man. Being able to talk with them and like, cause they know, like they've been through it, boy. They've been through it. Proverbs 10 and 11. It says, let me see, one second. So like, we just started at 11. It says, the mouth of the righteous man is a wall of life. There we go. A wall of life. Come on, man. Do we have to even Google it? It's a wall. Once again, it's a defense. But violence covereth the mouth of the wicked. And we don't want to be around. Like, we don't want to cause up. No, like, here we go. Look, hatred stirreth up strife. We don't want to cause up strife, man. If anything, we want to keep it all love. But sometimes it may come off like, when we bring forth hard love, it may come off harsh. It seem like hatred, and what you like. Oh, the brothers don't like me. This is that, and like that's you're in your mind, stirring up your mind, creating some type of evil thing about brothers when they're just trying to correct you. Hatred, strife. Okay, look, yeah, it says, but love covereth all sins. And love is the keeping of the commandments. If the brother's there to, down and out or something, man, help them out, Some brothers are not capable to get to reach to other brothers, so, a brother might tell them, like, hey, go talk to that brother, all right? It says, in the lips of him that have understanding, wisdom is found, right? But a rod is for the back of him that is void of understanding. Yeah, man. We want to correct each other before the Lord corrects you, man. Brothers acting a little too wild on a road, speeding and switching lanes crazily, and the Lord check your ass, get you into a car accident or a fender bender to cool, to humble you down, man, because of your pride. And that's one thing about this truth, man. We like brothers is around to keep us in check, Wise men lay up knowledge, but the mouth of the fools is near destruction. Right? We don't want to see brothers destroyed. That was pretty much all I had. I could keep going for days, but just keep in mind, brotherly love is going to be heightened. Brotherly love is going to be very, very critical and crucial in these days to come. We all know this thing is Lord's will, man. And it's been a long time, for the apostles and elders, and a lot of men in this truth. They've been in this thing for a while, they've been through a lot. But yeah, call Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. Double honor to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Shalom. Salutations to the brothers out there in the four winds. Shalom.